Welcome back to my channel. So today I have one more topic on research support, that is need for research collaborations. So nowadays research has become a part and parcel of life, and it is not like only teaching. So whoever is involved in teaching learning process, they are also expected to do research activities. So to do this research activities, we definitely require a lot of infrastructure facilities, and we also require collaborations because each one of us may not have expertise in all the domains. So based on the domains and based on the researchers who are working on particular domains, we may have to collaborate with people to get successful results. So let me give you some details about the need for research collaboration in today's video. So as I told you, previously it was research organizations which were expected to do a lot of research, to name a few like the DRDO, NRDC and many more. So now it is not like that. Even private institutions are expected to do a lot of research. So coming to the accreditation processes also, there are a lot of accreditations which are available like NAC, NBA, NERF. So these also require research. So once we do these kind of research activities, you can get these accreditations for the institutions. So for these accreditations also, the institutions expect us to do research activities. So coming to research now, interdisciplinary research has become the focus. So you need to have expertise in multiple domains. So you may have to collaborate with a lot of different departments so that you can get good results. So this will definitely help in team building. So it has to be a team of like-minded people. So in this way, interdisciplinary team work might be required for successful research activities. So coming to the need for collaboration. So as I told you, certain times you may have the experimentation potential, but you may not have the equipments for doing it, or certain times you may not have the infrastructure or funds for doing these activities. So collaborators can be of help in these scenarios where they may be having these equipments or they may be having the funds, but they may not be having time. So if you work jointly, it will be mutually beneficial for both of them. So in this way, a lot of collaborations can happen and that can be useful. Similarly, you have a lot of platforms which will be useful for finding the right people. So especially when you're talking about abroad universities, you have to check with the pages like LinkedIn or ResearchGate. So these are the useful platforms. So as an early researcher who is interested to do collaboration activities, these platforms may be of some help. So you may have to check on the LinkedIn page and ResearchGate to check the people who are working in your similar field. So once you check on them, you can just message them, or you can even get their email IDs and try to mail them with your research interest and all that. So if you like mail to 100 people, at least 1 or 2 might respond. So it is definitely requiring some patience, but there are few people who will definitely respond. So once they respond, you can see how you can take it forward. So in this way, academic collaboration is very much required, and further you can go for video conferencing, or you can think of inviting them for some talks in your colleges. So in this way, you can think how to build contacts, and that will definitely help. So in this way, these are some of the things which is very much useful for collaboration, and these are the platforms like LinkedIn and ResearchGate. So please make use of these platforms for collaboration activities. So let me share the tips from one of the successful researcher. So this is Dr. Arun Murthy. He is a professor and former head Department of Chemistry and ITK Surathkal, a very humble and very good person who is always ready for collaboration. So we also are planning and doing some collaborative work. So that's how I thought to ask sir to give some inputs, because he is into research from many years and he has got a lot of collaborations done. So I wanted him to speak something on how he started his career and how definitely he has shared some tips which will be useful for researchers. So he is one among the top 2% influential scientists, so globally, which is released by Stanford University. For the 3rd consecutive year, he has been in the top 2%. So next, let me see how sir can share his tips. So you can watch that.
Hello everyone. Very good afternoon to all of you. Thank you, Dr. Sneha, for giving me this opportunity. And I would like to give a few tips to the young researchers who are interested to have collaborations with the abroad professors. First of all, in my opinion, you must have a very strong network, either within the country as well as the professors or scientists of abroad. And this type of a strong network you can develop when you regularly participate in the international conferences or the seminars or the workshop, and when you interact with the scientists or the professors. So in that way you can develop a very stronger network. And then of course you can make use of technologies like the research gate, or it may be LinkedIn. So through those technologies also you can make use to strengthen your networking. And then you must have, at least in the initial days, you should visit personal visit. I mean, the offline visit and the offline meetings are recommended rather than the online meetings or the online interactions. At least in the initial days or initial years, once or two times you can visit personally to the your host professor's laboratory, and also you can invite them to your laboratory. So that is how you can have a closeness with those professors. And at the same time, the rapid communication, the communication should be very stronger. Responding to their emails or any queries, that should be very fast and quicker. And then you should have a very clear communication with them, like what sort of research collaboration you are looking for, what is your goal of the research collaboration, what research area you are specialized, and what you are expecting from the your collaborator side. So those things to be very clear while establishing the research collaboration. And then understanding their culture, as well as culture, like it may be the dress, or it may be the food. So in general, understanding their culture and respecting their culture, that is also equally important. And then that's how you can develop a rapport with the your abroad professors. And then the other important thing is strictly following the legal things of your university or your institute, or maybe from your country, and at the same time the legal things related to the abroad university or the host nation, that you need to understand very clearly. And also the all the ethics, the research ethics, to be followed very strictly, because they are highly intolerant to any sort of non-ethical things. So strictly one need to follow the research ethics. And then whatever your communications or the meetings are there, proper documentation. So otherwise in future that may lead to some sort of a dispute or a sort of a misunderstanding. So better you have a clear documentations of your emails, or the corresponding, whatever the correspondence which you are going to do with your professors. So in my opinion, these are the few tips, and I hope this will help you to establish a fruitful and long-term research collaborations with the abroad professors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your tips for early researchers, which will be very useful so they can take some inputs from your talk, what you have given today. And thank you for accepting my invitation for just talking some tips on how anybody can start with research collaborations and how they can take it forward. So your tips will definitely be taken, and definitely it is one's potential how he or she can get into these activities. So first of all, you should have interest for research. It should not be forced. Okay, so anything which is forced cannot last for long. So once you are interested, you will see how to figure it out, right? So that is the most important thing. So you should need to have a roadmap. So in spite of his busy schedule, sir has taken some time for making this part of video and sharing it with me. Thank you so much, sir. So definitely a roadmap is required and you need to plan how to execute it. And being a researcher, you need to be very consistent, right? You cannot do research for 1 year and then keep quiet, right? Because you need to be consistent, you need to keep improving, you need to keep learning, okay? So be humble, be ready for learning. Don't have a lot of ego. Ego will not help you. So to be a successful researcher, you should be ready even to learn from someone who is smaller than you or younger to you, okay? You should be ready for that. So as a successful researcher, this is some of the things and tips which might be required. And definitely connecting with the right people is very, very crucial, because certain times you may have some bad experiences also, but all these bad experiences also can help you, because you will not repeat it again, right? So all learning experiences, some bad experiences might be there. Okay, so you might have done some collaboration, but later they would not have turned up. So there are a few things which can happen. So all that can be a learning for you, and see to it that you don't collaborate with them further, right? So that is the learning from what you can do. So frequent follow-ups might be required, because most of these collaborators, they are doing collaboration with multiple people. So they might be very busy, right? So it's not done accidentally, or it's not done just like that, because since they are very busy, frequent follow-ups might be required. So be ready for it. So these are the few things which I could share. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me till date. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel Geeks and Geeks, please subscribe to my channel. Please like my videos. Please share my videos with the people whom you know who are interested in research and research activities, so that this video can be of some help to them. Thank you for your support till date. Have a nice day.